Hi, I'm Jamie, and as always, a warm welcome to the Ben & Cole Lotus team. With the sort of spring coming through, I'm delighted to be offering something absolutely bonkers and really cool. And it doesn't get much cooler and bonkers than an Exige Sport 380. I adore them. Those that have seen my videos, I love the Exige platform car. It's probably the car I've done most miles in the Lotus range, and they're absolutely stupidly cool. And it does what it says in the tin. True analog British sports car. This Sport 380 is a little bit special. It's a 70th edition. In 2018, they launched the 70th edition platform. They made just 40 cars for the UK market. It was a combination of 350s and 380s, and that was split between that 40. They offered three colour schemes, I should say. It was the Empire Green, Essex Blue, and the Monaco White. As you can tell, this is the Monaco White. Really cool colour. It was one of the original Series 1 colours. Suits the car ever so well. Being a 70th edition, you've got little clues. You've got little Lotus 70 in the headrest there, a little Lotus 70 down the side. I'll show you more. But fundamentally, it is a Sport 380 underneath, which is really cool. The 380 is a bit of a beefed up 350, and it has some really good bits to it. Talking about performance first, 3.5 litre Toyota V6 engine, which is supercharged with the Harrop supercharger. It produces 380 PS, that's where the name came from, 375 brake. That translates to a really quick 3.5 0 to 60 time and a top speed of 178 miles an hour. Being an Exige, relatively lightweight car, just over a tonne. I think it's getting close to 1,100 kilos, but really lightweight analog car, great power to weight ratio. This is an 18-plate car. It's had just 3 owners, and it's covered 8,350 miles, and it's held at just £59,000. Following around, there's a lot of good options for this car. The Sport 380 comes with a huge amount of great options, basically performance and lightweight options above the 350, which I think, bang for your buck, is fantastic. As I mentioned, it's finished in the lovely Monaco White, which complements the carbon fibre beautifully. It's got a black Alcantara interior, which has a twin red and silver contrast stitching. Being an Exige Sport 380, it's got silver ultralight forged alloy wheels, which I'll show in a minute. It's also got 2-piece grooved brake discs, which are fantastic. It's got a lithium lightweight battery, so it's getting all the weight down. Tons of carbon fibre parts. You've got a carbon fibre front splitter. You've got a lovely carbon fibre front access panel. It's got carbon fibre sport seats. It's also got a carbon fibre rear spoiler on the car. You've got these lovely sport red cat scratches, which you can see here on the front access panel. And just going over the roof section here, it's got the sport red interior colour pack. So on the harnesses of the seats, the gear surround, the window switches, and the HVAC unit, which I'll show you in a minute, you've got this lovely sport red theme, which works really well. The car's got air conditioning, which is pretty helpful. It's also got probably the worst stereo system I've ever come across. The head unit is garbage, but I'll come on to that later, but doesn't matter with a car like this. You've got sound insulation, you've got cruise control, red calipers, and floor mats, but a really cool car that I love, and whoever's lucky enough to get this will adore as well. This Lotus Exige Sport 380 is a car I know very well, having sold it a couple of times, and we've been fortunate enough to service it as well. You'll notice the Lotus approved number plate. What that means, it's been through a thorough Lotus approved inspection. We know this car is bang on the button. But not just that, it'll of course come with also a 12-month Lotus approved warranty for peace of mind. So you really get that assurance in the background with a car like this. As I alluded to earlier, it's got some lovely carbon fibre bits. You've got a carbon fibre front splitter and a really nice carbon fibre front access panel. For those that don't know, the carbon fibre is made by ProDrive. Really high quality, beautiful knit integrated into the front access panel itself. You've got these lovely twin red cat scratches, which also follow onto the roof section, which we'll see in a moment here. Coming back to the front nose of the car, you've got this little lovely eyelash surround, we call it, on the wing mirror here to add a bit of contrast. This car does also benefit from half nose paint protection film to keep that front nice and fresh. Coming around to the corner now, you'll see these lovely little canards, which is common in the Sport 380, a real nice visual cue on the car. And then you've got these beautiful silver ultra lightweight forged alloy wheels. These are fantastic. I love the design. They take so much weight out of the corners. They're sat on the Cup 2 tyres, which the 380 does, and you've got this lovely 2-piece groove disc. So you really take that weight out of the corner. The groove discs reduce vibration, so it helps balance the car. You've got AP 4-pot calipers here, sat on a red caliper. Continuing down the side of the car, You've obviously got body coloured door mirrors, roof with the cat scratches, and one lovely little feature on this is your little Lotus 7th edition here on this little shark fin bit of PPF section to protect the paintwork. Here at the back of the Exige Sport 380, you'll notice this matte black rear transom panel gives it a nice aggressive little look. You've got a reversing light here and your rear fog lamp there. On the rear diffuser, you do have reversing sensors integrated into it, just to give you a bit of a helpful reference what's behind. I wouldn't trust them completely, but it's a useful thing to have. You've got a lovely carbon fibre rear spoiler here. Hopefully you can have a look at that. Again, beautiful symmetry with the knit on here. You've got a really cool tailgate there, which gives you a little bit of visibility, but its sort of styling is wonderful. Going into the boot section of the car now, lift that up, and that exposes your 3.5 litre V6 Toyota engine. I have ordered a replacement plaque. You'll notice it's slightly delaminated here, so don't worry, that'll be replaced. But underneath that is your Harrop or Eaton supercharger, your 3.5 litre Toyota V6 engine. As I always talk about, the Toyota engine is such a great engine pairing with the Lotus platform. It's just such a reliable, robust engine that you don't wince when you get near the top of the rev range. It really likes to be driven. As long as you warm them up and maintain them well, they never put a foot wrong. Servicing is very reasonable on them as well. Servicing on the Exige platform is every 9,000 miles or 12 months, whichever comes first. It's 99% of the time always on time. If you do manage to do 9,000 miles a year, I'll make a point of coming and meeting you at service and shaking you by the hand. There is a bit of a boot on the Exige, not huge, but it's got a pretty good aperture here. And this section is where the battery is. It's a lithium battery. It does come with a lithium battery charger, but underneath this corner, there is a bit of free space underneath the rear clam. So where I'm pointing out my finger, you can pack into those corners. So there's a bit of practicality with this car. Working our way inside this Exige Sport 380, you've got that lovely Alcantara section on the teardrop of the door card, black on the outer part with some black stripes as a reference. You've got twin red and silver stitching there. Part of that sport red interior colour pack is on the window switch control here, which is a really nice little contrast. You've got a lovely Alcantara steering wheel on this Momo steering wheel that Lotus provided with the Exige. Working our way around to the driver's seat, you've got Alcantara on the contact patches, so where your head would be, you've got a little red Lotus handle there. There's your Lotus 70th logo integrated into that headrest section. Then when your back and bottom will be, you've got twin red and silver stitching as well, and then the black leather shell on the seat itself. Inside this Lotus Exige Sport 380 is the true epitome of less is more. I love its analog nature. I love how compromised it is. That's what makes it so good. That's always been the strength of Lotus for me, is how they drive. And that's because they keep the weight down, and you can't hide weight in a car. The heavier it gets, it comes to the steering wheel. And that's the great thing about the Elise and the Exige platform. It strips the bare minimum, and it really is driver orientated. It was never a car that's going to sell in volume because of this, because a lot of cars these days can't have compromise because you've got to take partners or use it as a daily. But if you're looking for a second toy, a second car that's a toy, you cannot get much better than the Lotus Exige. It really does what it says on the tin. Real simplistic interior, obviously steering wheel. You've got this beautiful exposed gear linkage. I love the gear linkage on this. It's the model year 17.5 update that came through on the Elise, and it came through slightly earlier in the Exige. beautiful explosion link. It's real rifle throw of an action on the gear change. You've got that colour pack surround here of the Sport Red. It's also on this HVAC control here, which does have air conditioning integrated. This car does benefit from cruise control, which is on the little indicator stalk here. And finally, this lovely head unit I touched on earlier. I truly detest it. It's probably the worst head unit I've ever come across, and ever signed it off at Clarion. I hate you, but all joking apart, it is dreadful. I would change it if you want to listen to music and things like that, but let's be honest, the best noise comes from there anyway, so I really wouldn't worry about it. I'm yet to have anyone who's truly upset by it, apart from me, it seems. But someone is going to absolutely adore and cherish this car, and hopefully we'll be able to look after you for the servicing as well. Hope you enjoyed the vehicle presentation video today of this beautiful Lotus Exige Sport 380. If I or the Lotus sales team can be of any further assistance, please do get in touch. Our telephone number is 01483 28 1000 and press option 1 for sales. Alternatively, please click on the inquiry button. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.